S'mores bars.
Dip out.
Gucci.
Stand by me if you need snacks. It's written by Stephen King. And Trisha totally knew that. Stand by me for writing prompts. Songs that go too long. Trisha should stop now. You just call on me, brother. We all need a snack to eat on.
That's good.
1, 2, 3, 4. Sitting on the bench. Writing's really hard. We need another snack. And that is just a fact. Oh.
Hi, this is Shauna.
And this is Trisha.
And this is Two Girls on a Bench.
The podcast.
We write on the bench.
We snack on the bench.
And most of all, we procrastinate on the bench. Hello. On the bench. Hello,
we do
people.
a lot of things on the bench.
Yes.
Well, that sounded bad. We don't bench weights on the bench, though.
No, we don't.
No. That's like if you search like podcast bench, a bunch of like weightlifting podcasts.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
Because it's like
Yeah, we're not lifting weights.
Girls who bench, not girls on the bench.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's funny.
In case you were wondering.
That's never happened. I mean, I guess I've never like Googled that.
I don't know why I know.
I don't either. You know, we had a big shopping trip to Target today.
Yes.
And let me tell you, we went together, which we don't normally do.
No.
And like we both had our own basket.
And I had my own list that I was going to secretly go to Target later. But then Shauna was like, I was going to make you go to Target with me. And I'm like, when? However, they are like restructuring where stuff is at Target. And like in the girls' clothing section was like the skincare and shampoo. And everything was just scattered everywhere.
Everyone was walking around and we're like, where's this? And like
where's the deodorant?
Random lady walking by is like, it's over there. I couldn't find it either.
And then another lady was like, you're looking for toothpaste, right? It's over there by the cosmetics. And
these were not people that worked there. They were just kind
They
citizens.
were just other Target shoppers.
And they were on our side.
Yeah.
And we appreciated it.
Thank
so
you.
I had to buy dog food for my 800 dogs that live at my house. There's 3. They just run around a lot. Feels like 800. So there was that. So anyway, really quick though, I have a quote. Sorry, I got sidetracked with the Target conversation. So here's the quote for today. You can make anything by writing. C.S. Lewis.
Nice.
Aww, C.S. Lewis. Thanks for that.
Down the
You
rabbit
can make
hole.
anything by writing. For example, Steve the Devil Roommate. Good things are
Right.
happening with that already.
Okay, everybody, if you listen to the show, not going to say the thing. You know that Kayla is our Sharpie, meaning she's like a permanent fixture, writing prompts.
You can
killer
always count on her.
On this show. And she's like one of the first people that didn't know us before that actually gave us compliments. Thank you, Kayla. You know what you are to us. So anyways, like we're using mic stands Kayla gave to us. Like, come on, man. And so this big friendship is awesome, but also Kayla's an amazing writer, and she has already submitted her writing
reading her writing prompt, and it's hilarious. And it proves C.S. Lewis's comment that you can make anything by writing, because creating an entire world of like characters and dialogue and, you know, history of people, I don't know, like all the things that you do when you write, it's like you can literally make anything like the devil your roommate if you write it down. So anyway, that's kind of funny.
I'm just looking up Kayla's Instagram. So Kayla is at Kayla Storytella on Instagram. On Twitter, if you want to follow her for more amazing things.
For more Twitter things.
Anyways, so be like Kayla. Kayla also has been bringing us friends throughout the years and brought us MaryEllen last week.
Bring us a friend.
Yeah.
Or 2 or 8. We would love more friends, more writing friends, more snacking friends, because we need all of those things in our lives. We have some good snacks today, too.
Oh, we do.
We got a good show for you today, kids.
Coming right up.
And writing prompt. And we'll remind you about Steve the Devil Roommate writing prompt. And Target. What else happened at Target? Let's go back to the Target story. I don't know.
I wanted to get a giant shelf unit that's going to change my life as far as the cleanliness of Lisa's room, because it's just going to be amazing once we have this shelf. The shelf is going to change everything. It'll never be a mess again.
It's never going to be bad. Wait, what am I saying?
It'll never be a mess because of this one shelf. But
I have high hopes for you, I guess.
But the shelf was very, very, very heavy. And once we got to the front, I had to ask for someone to help me get it. And the guy was like, can you show me where it is? So then I had to like hide my cart with him in like an unused tech stand. This was a lot of stress for me, guys. I don't like this. And then we had to walk all the way back through the whole store because it's like not near the beginning.
And he was like a real chatty guy. Just kidding. He was like a big lug.
He was just following me. And then he was telling me how he's training someone new and how he needed, before we went, he had to go like make sure that person has something to do. And then when he came back to go, and then he had to go tell his manager that he was going to the back of the store. We'll be a minute. And then I'm like, don't you want a dolly or something? And he's like, no. I'm like, so you're just going to like huff it over your shoulder and bring it up here? He's like, let's see. We walk over to it. And like, I tried to pick it up when we first.
It's a big heavy box.
It's
full of wood.
Gigantic. And so I'm like, here you go. And he was like, oh, I'm going to go get a dolly. I'm like, I told you.
That's why it took a while. What a dumbass.
So then he had to go get a dolly.
So I was not with Trisha at this portion of the shopping trip.
I was alone.
I checked out, and then I was like, I'm going to go to Starbucks and get a coffee. And then I was like, I'm going to get something to eat because I'm also hungry. And then I sat there, and there proceeded to be some sort of party of relatives behind me. And like,
was it like they hadn't seen each other in a while?
I don't know. It was weird because it
seemed like a high school reunion.
There was a grandma. No, there was the grandma, and she was like, she kept getting her drink changed and a different thing. I don't know. She was all alone at first, like getting all set up at her table. And then like this little boy comes over with his mom, who's apparently her grandson. And she kept calling him. She was like doting grandma. She like was like feeding him a strawberry frappuccino or whatever. And then, and she's like, did you have a good time at Auntie somebody's house or whatever? You little monster. She kept calling him little, and she was like, had that accent too. She's like, oh, here you go, you little monster. She obviously like loves this kid, but it was funny that she kept calling him little monster. Yeah. I was like, what a funny thing to like call your grandkid, you little monster.
I love it. I love it. Now there's a character, right? Like that's a line I totally would like to use.
Yeah,
like,
I love it.
Maybe we could use it in something we're actually already working on.
That's why I always listen to people. I'm serious. Like,
yeah, people watching is the best. And if you're in earshot,
all we do, I feel like everywhere we go, it's like that's literally what the bench thing is. But it's like just sit and just like listen. Yeah. Like especially if you're by yourself, it's even better because like you can just listen to people and like steal from them
and not look like you're listening because there's no one else sitting with you.
Thank God for phones. Because you never look like a weirdo when you have a phone because you just look at your phone, and it's like, yeah, well, thank God for phones, I guess, for a variety of reasons, not just for that. But anyway, so that was our story at Target.
I have to shout out one more writer that was new on the last prompt just to tell you and show you. We will shout you out. We will read your work, and we do appreciate you. Kayla brought MaryEllen Brady, who's an author and has a lot of stuff going on in fantasy novels, and she is at me_Brady on Twitter, and she does a newsletter, and she even put us in her newsletter a week ago. And thank you, MaryEllen, and we're so glad that you're part of the Bench Write Club family.
Thanks. And bring more friends.
And yeah, everybody who follows MaryEllen and Kayla should also write a writing prompt. And the next episode's going to be 10 hours long. It'll be an embarrassment of prompt response.
An embarrassment of riches.
I know, that's why I was using that.
His favorite saying. Well, let's have our snacks because I'm like hungry and I'm staring at them right now, actually.
All right. Give me that snack book.
Are we recording?
Yes, we are. Holy fucking shit.
So what you
balls.
guys don't know is that we are having this like thing where we like to do like a practice run of an entire conversation. I'm just kidding. We thought we recorded like an entire segment and we did.
It was really funny too.
It's not going to be funny now.
Well, we're going to try. Okay? We have to up the funny ourselves. Okay. So anyways, for today's snack book.
Now we're going to be all mad.
Speaking of funny, and we're going to passive aggressively do snack book. I have a snack story, which is super cute. Shauna thought that was cute before. I don't know if it sticks. But here we go.
We're
So
angry.
my son's teacher, who is cool and also an author.
We have to remember everything we said.
She wrote a book called Mimic Makers for kids, and it's like, how did Velcro get invented? So and it's cute, and then she tells you the guy who invented it. Like,
you're not going to repeat the
well,
story.
he got a burr on his dog. He was an engineer. He went home. He was taking the burr off, and he was like, why does he stick to my dog? And then he put him under a microscope, and I'm reading the story. And then he saw that the burrs, the little spikes, had little hooks, and he was like, what if I could make something that stuck to other
It'd
things?
be cool if your brain worked like that, though, for real. Like
I know.
Sometimes I'm like, I wish I could like invent something, and I can't. All I do is I often think through how things like function.
Yeah.
So I do that. Like I play things out weirdly in my head. I'll be like, if I do it like this and this and this, it'll go this way. Like I do that.
Yeah.
But I can invent things.
You
like
do that.
I do that.
Well, you know how birds have different kinds of wings for the type of bird they are? Like, you know, eagles or falcons versus like, I don't know, what, a chickadee? Fucking no bird
Eagles
names.
versus
Chickadee.
falcons versus
the right
chickadees. They're like really
super different, right? So the like I think it's what is it, turkey vulture can reserve energy because their wings are meant to just soar. Oh. So because they can't be flapping all the time, they go down and get it, and then So, anyways,
I don't know anything
I learned this in the second grade right now, currently.
Trisha's currently in the second grade. So tell us about Logan's
no.
trip. Oh.
I have to finish the wings thing.
Okay, sorry.
This is kind of like a fever dream I'm having right now. But the Wright brothers actually use that to begin their whole airplane thing.
Oh, yeah.
The wing theory, how wings were different, which wings do what better.
Okay.
Those are good sentences. I do good.
You did good on that.
Good job, me. Okay, so on to the snack.
That was quite a segue to the snack.
Okay, I'm just trying to give it my all.
Yeah, because we literally just did this all. This is
I just
really
like
funny,
slapped
everybody.
my face a bunch of times so I could tell the story again.
She did. It was funny. I was like, wow, what are you doing?
Anyways, they put up tents in the classroom for the last week of school. Super cute. Aw, my son was so excited. He got to bring a flashlight to school.
It's so much fun.
Yes,
none
very
of my
fun.
teachers ever. I mean, I had good teachers, but they never like made a camping thing in a room. What a fun thing to do!
Well,
like,
you know, a flashlight with the winder.
Oh,
I think you gave it to us.
Yeah,
a red
those are
one.
cool.
Yeah, that's what he took because it makes its own energy, and
Yeah.
they're learning a lot about engineering, as you probably could tell. But anyways, I asked the teacher because I'm the room mom. Okay, moving on. I asked the teacher what I could do during this last week of school because they're wrapping up and doing activities and like, can I bring waters? And she's like, I think you should bring s'mores bars for the last day of our little camping thing.
like it's a thing everybody knows about.
Yeah,
s'mores
and
bars. Trisha.
This isn't a text message, so luckily I couldn't like give her my puzzled look, which is this. It's a good podcast. Anyways, so I went home and of course Googled s'mores bars, and I wanted a recipe that had less than like 8 ingredients, because a lot of them had like eggs and flour, and I'm like, I'm not trying to make a cookie. I just want this to be a low-key baking experience. See what I did there?
All the slang.
I'm learning. So I found this person's I was going to say lady, but I'm making an assumption. Found this person's recipe that only uses 4 ingredients: butter, crushed up graham crackers, Hershey bars or chocolate chips or whatever, and marshmallows, tiny marshmallows. And her website is littlesweetbaker.com.
Little Sweet Baker.
I don't know why I said .com, but I'll put the link to the recipe. I'm all www. Like, if you don't know, we're not going to tell you. We're not that far gone. Okay. So anyways, her recipe was super easy. It's like you cook the bottom crust, and then you put all the Hershey bars on it, and then you melt them a little bit, and then you take them out. And she was like, I have my children help me put the mini marshmallows in perfect, like, straight rows, and they look so cute. So me and Logan, for like 45 minutes, tried to put marshmallows on the perfect, make them perfect. And then on the second batch I had going, I just dumped the fucking marshmallows on it and spread them out.
That's too much. Like,
and then when they cooked,
me and my children like to do little perfect rows. No, we can't do that.
We still love you,
sweet little baker.
We love you, sweet little baker. Sweet little baker, sweet.
That's a different. Little Sweet Baker.
Little Sweet Baker.
Little Sweet Baker.
So anyways, Little Sweet Baker, I appreciate your perfect marshmallows, but I threw them all on. I took a little picture of like how it looked, like meticulously placed, and how it looked not. And then they came out of the oven, because you broil the marshmallows so they're toasty.
Yeah.
And Logan came in and he said, which one's the one we did? And I showed him, and he goes, I think the other one looks better. I was like, and you know what he said when we were placing 1,000 marshmallows? He goes, Mom, why don't we just dump the marshmallows on like in little handfuls and then put them in the oven? They're just going to melt. And I was like, no, we're going to do it perfect.
Well, you know what though, too? I can see, like, okay, actually, Little Sweet Baker, whatever her name is.
I mean, if we're going to give her a shout out, Little Sweet Baker.
Little Sweet Baker. I can see why, because it's like, if your kids are like, I'm crazy, and you have like 2 little small kids maybe, and they're like being crazy, and you're
that's
like,
a good job
here's
for
something for you to do.
She
to
said,
stay busy. Put these in a perfect row. And so then they were like doing that, and then you're like, okay.
And she was like washing the dishes.
Yeah, and she was like, I'm going to go take a break.
Her name is Lily Ernst. Her name is actually not, in fact, Sweet Little Baker. But I just found, I'm like, who's the author of this recipe? So anyways.
I get why she did it. But
what did you think?
I think they're really good, and I want to eat another one. And then got it stuck to her arm.
Yeah,
she like laid her arm on it, and it's sticky because it's marshmallow.
I was like talking to Shauna about I don't know what, and then I'm leaning on this desk, and I'm like, wow, something's squishy under my elbow, and I picked my arm up, and it's fucking hanging off my elbow, and yeah, so
they're really good. I would eat
some
them.
Flavors.
I mean, I will eat more because you brought me some.
Yes.
So.
Well, I had to like hide them because there were some left over. The class loved them. The teacher loved them. It was a huge hit. No one said, not this kind of s'mores bar, which I was like, did she mean s'mores granola bars? Because there's like s'mores granola bars. You know what I mean?
Like, what does that have in it? Oh, it's like a
marshmallow and chocolate. It's like the chewy chocolate chip ones, but with marshmallows in it. And I'm like, did she mean for me to buy that or do this? Because I also
better than that. This is way better than that.
I put each one in its own baggie because they're sticky and a pain in the ass. So
it's a mess.
To serve, and I come to pick my son up and he's on the playground with like the Tupperware I sent it in, and he's like lifting the corner, and he's straight up like people are coming up to him and he's handing out the leftovers.
He's a s'mores dealer.
Yeah, he was like a little s'mores dealer. So yeah, they rocked. They're a hit.
Really good.
Logan talks a lot. I don't talk a lot, but Logan does, and he told me the names of everyone who really liked them.
It's probably everybody.
Should I list?
No, it's okay.
Just kidding.
They were really
All
good.
right.
Well, before we were talking about alternatives to this, so I was saying like you could crush up Oreos.
Oh yeah, I totally forgot.
And like, you know, instead of graham, like, you know, if you'd make like a graham cracker
Oreo crust.
sometimes they have like an Oreo. You could do that.
Totally. Yeah.
And then like chocolate.
Dark chocolate. Yeah.
You could go crazy.
As long as it's, you know, all chocolate melts. So I don't know. I think it does.
Yeah. I
don't trust me. So anyways, well, my thought, which is hilarious, is that after they came out and they were so delicious, I was like, now when I go to a barbecue or I have one, I can totally make these. It's like not too hard. It's delicious. You can pre-make them, put them in the fridge.
Maybe not nutritious, but that's okay.
And I was like, gonna do this to all events I go to from now on. And then I remembered I don't go to barbecues and I don't hold them usually. Like maybe for family or whatever, but usually it's with Shauna.
It's not like we're like every weekend we got a barbecue. Although lately, like there's been a lot of events.
Yeah. Well,
like,
Shauna's son Alan graduated from high school.
Woohoo!
Party time. And now Yay!
That was exciting. Yeah, he graduated. Goes to a small school. There were a few minutes when we weren't sure if he was going to graduate, so school was a little hard for my kids. So anyway, yeah, it was very, very exciting. Super proud, and there were just like 9 kids graduating, and they do like a really special thing where they each. Usually it's like less kids than that, but they have each of them has like a teacher or a counselor say something about them.
Alan was first because of his name is A, and there's not a dry eye. I was filming it, and like some of the footage is like shaky. You can hear me like sniffing and like, oh, like I couldn't stop myself. Like it was so beautiful, and his sister who like usually won't go up in front of people.
Well, now she does.
Went up there and gave a little speech, super emotional. He didn't even know. He looked like he was like he was tearing up too. And then his fucking rad teacher, like rad. I'm bringing back rad. He was awesome.
He was rad.
He was radical. Anyways, it was just so awesome. And then Alan sang to like with a guitar, like a song, like a song.
It was a song.
It wasn't low key
like a song. It actually was a song.
What is it called? I'm blanking.
Lean on Me.
Oh, I was gonna say Stand By Me. I'm like, that's a Stephen King novel.
I know. Yeah. Is it Stand By Me? Stephen King novel?
Remember there's a movie with the
Stephen
boys.
King?
Yeah, it's Stephen King.
Like Stay Golden Pony Boy?
I am
Is it
97.9% sure that it's a Stephen King novel. Let's see.
It was the movie and it was like Stay Golden Pony Boy.
Stand By Me.
It was like
by Stephen King.
Everybody was in that movie when they were young. Like all the young actors. I forget who any of them are right now, of course, because blank brain. The Stand. I think you're thinking of The Stand.
Maybe I might need some.
Oh my God.
I'm going to not look it up because it's taking me forever. I can't do it.
Okay, wait. No.
Now,
I have
Shauna,
to know.
this is okay.
Because I'm not sure why it's taking you.
I'm not sure why I'm absolutely positive it was written by Stephen King.
I think he wrote The Stand.
I
think that's what you're thinking of.
His Wikipedia page, I guess I could have just looked at it. It says he wrote It's only about the stand, this portion.
It's so there's like so many, like I said, there's so many good. Oh, Castle Rock. Maybe he did write it. You know who's in it is like River Phoenix. Corey
Yeah, no,
Feldman.
it's the whole little Brat Pack.
Yeah,
like,
Kiefer Sutherland.
Yeah.
Isn't Matt Dillon in it too?
Yeah.
Or maybe not.
I don't know. Well,
No,
yeah.
I'm thinking of The Outsiders. The Outsiders is the stakeholder.
Tina Fey was low key in it.
Oh my God. I like completely.
You pulled a me.
Yeah,
All right.
I did. But I don't know if he wrote, I still don't know if he wrote Stand By Me though. That's interesting.
All I know is that we're doing snack book stories and Stand
He did
By
write
Me.
it.
I
Good job, Trisha.
am
It's from a
amazing.
novella called The Body.
See, I'm amazing.
You are really good.
I knew it.
Good job.
I'm
wrong.
I believe I read it.
Oh,
So there
you go.
Okay.
So he didn't. The whole way we got onto this.
Okay. Oh, the singing.
I was like, what are we talking about?
I might put a. Yes,
You just slap your face.
I might put a little clip of Alan singing because it was just fucking gorgeous and everybody was crying.
He's a singer.
Like, it was amazing. So, yeah, proud
did
of your
it.
kid.
We
Both
did
your
it,
kids.
man.
Yeah.
Whew.
Yep.
Lean on me when you're not strong, and I'll be your friend. I'll help you carry on, for it won't be long till I'm gonna need somebody to lean on. You just call me brother when you need a hand. We all need somebody to lean on.
It's been a long haul, people. So anyway,
So after all of that, which I don't know if we captured every nuance, we added some new ones. So, yeah, it's just like a different version. The other version also made us laugh.
yeah. So now we have a slang card.
Because it starts with an S. No, I'm just
And
kidding.
so this is the deal. Okay, we have those slang cards, like we told you.
We're trying to do slang during snack.
And
Snack slang.
I made up my own slang recently. Okay, so like but this isn't a slang card. Oh, maybe it is. I should look
Here,
actually.
I'll
to
look
see.
through 'em.
Look and see if dip is in there.
Okay, you tell a story.
But dip means like leave, I guess. Like I'm gonna dip. Like means leave, as far as I know. I can't really. So I was talking about something to Edgar and Alan in the car, and I was like, yeah, they could like dip out. And they were like, what? I was like,
well,
dip
because
out.
you're trying to be woke for your kids.
I'm trying to be cool, but also in my mind it made sense. I was like, oh, like peace out, like dip out. Anyway, it was dumb, and now I'm trying to make it a thing. # dip out. So
I used woke.
let's
that's fun.
all get together. Everyone that's listening to this, let's make it a thing. Dip out. It means like leave quietly, like an Irish.
Like
exit.
today, this morning, we dipped out to Target.
There you go.
Yep.
So it's not in there, huh? Dip.
It's not
Interesting.
in there. I just looked through all
I
the
just
cards.
did a slang that's not in the slang cards. Okay, so now we have
So it's like hot off the fucking presses.
dip
This
out.
generation slang.
Dip out.
You know,
everybody.
we have our ear out there for you all. We're gonna keep you cool.
You're gonna know.
Because we're
And
really
here's
cool.
a new one.
Here's a new
okay?
one. Okay.
I have to take my reading glasses because
Where did
I'm very.
I know I'm wearing them.
Here it is. Ready? Here's what this word is. Gucci.
Okay.
So my dog's name is Gucci, but that's not what this is. Okay. It's a picture of two people playing tennis, and it says, "After this set, shall we grab some smoothies?" And the other person says, "Gucci."
like
I swear,
like,
if somebody
like
said this to
good?
me in real life, I would just be like, "What?"
You're like, do you are
I
you
would
having
think
a stroke?
I would think it's like weird tennis slang because, like in tennis, you say like love,
Yeah.
and like you know what I mean. So I'd
And,
be
like,
like,
par.
"Oh, is that like no par?" It's not a tennis term, But I'm just like, maybe I would think it was some sort of new tennis term. Gucci. No, it's not. It's not a tennis term. This is kind of a weird picture. Anyway, Gucci means very good, awesome, great, fancy, fashionable, high end, or cool. Oh, so there's two different meanings.
Fancy.
So if I was like, go get that Gucci water bottle.
No, it would be go get that Gucci snack Trisha made.
Oh, okay.
Right?
Okay. Yeah.
Or
But then it says like synonyms are dope, goat, fire, lit, next level, on fleek. On fleek is another thing.
But they don't. On fleek?
On fleek is not cool. That's like 10 years old. On point. That's like not. What? Snatched?
What?
Snatched.
Go.
Let's get a smoothie. Snatched.
Check out my purse. It's snatched. Like, wait. Check out my ass. It's snatched. I'm just hoping that people use this new word.
See, also Versace, Chanel. Yeah, I know, because they're all fashionable designers.
Gucci. I'm gonna Gucci out of here later.
No, that's dip.
I already mixed them up. I'm gonna dip out after this Gucci podcast. What?
Hey, Trisha, can I have another s'mores bar?
Dip.
Gucci. I set you up for it.
Wait, this also means yes?
No, I don't know.
Oh, you just said the definition.
Wait.
I wasn't listening.
Well, after this set, shall we grab some smoothies? Gucci.
Oh,
So,
okay.
Hey, Trisha, let's try
Do
it again.
do another one. Do another one.
Hey, Trisha, after this, let's have a snack.
Gucci.
Ah, you did it. Okay. That was amazing.
I'm like reaching for. I'm like, which one? What is she doing? I already forgot. I'm all dip.
We didn't. This is. Oh my god. We didn't do this the last time we recorded it. I hope to God it records this time because I don't have it in me to do this again.
It's recording. I'm sorry, doctor. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. But okay. So we're gonna dip out and And Shauna, we're gonna do a write club.
No, a writing prompt. Okay.
We're gonna dip out and hey Shauna, we're gonna do a writing prompt for us.
Gucci. You like mouthed it. You're all.
Write it, bitch.
We did a writing prompt.
We did one ourselves, you guys. That's
we
like
wrote
what
something.
We do.
What? This is a writing podcast? Okay. So here's the writing prompt we did. And we're trying to now do all of our writing prompts about Steve the Devil Roommate.
Yeah. We want to play in the sandbox with you.
And it's fun. It's actually like
it's super fun.
Kind of more fun because we have a group of characters to write about. I don't know. For some reason it's easier.
You know, we want to do it too. I totally forgot what I was
You like looked off into the distance like something magical was going to happen.
I'm like, we want to contribute to the end product, which is going to be like podcast series. So
yeah, we have some ideas.
Dude.
You know, we actually know how to write. What? Shocking. Sometimes.
All right.
We're not procrastinating.
They're dying to hear this. So
okay, I'm going to read
Gucci response.
Yeah, here's the prompt. You hear news of your next door neighbor vanishing without a trace.
Dun dun dun.
So this is the prompt with the Steve the Devil Roommate universe in mind. Do you want to go first?
You go first. I went first last time.
Okay, so I'll just say who the characters are because I can't do other voices. Okay, so Jesus. Just got a text on the app. Oops. Oh, I can't read my own writing.
Yeah,
That's
we were really trying to do this in 3 minutes, but when you're writing dialogue, it's fucking impossible.
Also, when you're handwriting, turns out I could have typed it faster. Okay.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Sorry.
Okay. Let me start again.
Excuses abound.
No, I couldn't read my writing and my hand hurts from writing. How funny. Okay. Jesus. Just got a text on the apartment group chat saying our neighbor Joe vanished. They're asking if we know anything about it. Anika. Why do people always automatically assume when something goes wrong, we know about it? It's because of Steve. That's devilism. Jesus. Yeah, I mean, just because Steve is the devil doesn't mean he has something to do with every sketchy thing that goes wrong around here. Anika. Exactly. Oh, hey, Steve. What's up? Steve. Not much. Just saw the message on the group chat about Joe. Anika. Oh, yeah. Listen, I'm so sorry everyone is so devilist around here. Steve, that's okay. Jesus, it's not like you had anything to do with it. Steve, oh, well, I did. Had to banish him to oblivion a few days ago. Joel sold me his soul, and let's just say his time was up. Jesus and Anika, okay. And
I love it.
I have to tell you, then I am almost done with my journal.
Me too.
I'm like I'm like 2 pages from finishing.
I'm
a
like
page from finishing.
6 pages.
Anyway.
And it's broken.
Nice. Okay.
Broke. My journal is broke.
I wonder
Broke
what yours
as
is about.
fuck. I don't know. Okay. So the next door neighbor vanished. There's a sound of the apartment door opening. Jesus.
Sorry.
Hey, Steve. Steve, what's hanging, dude? You have that. I have to say something that makes Steve angry. Look on your face again. Anika walks in. Anika, did you ask him yet? Jesus, not yet. Steve, okay, stop dancing around the fire. What? Jesus, swear you won't freak out. Sure, Steve, sure. Here. He puts his hand in a prayer pose. Dear Dad, I will be nice. Anika, our neighbor's missing. No note, nothing. She left her phone, purse. Everyone's really freaked out. Steve, that's interesting, but what does it have to do with me? Jesus. Steve.
Wah, wah.
Steve. Jesus. Jesus. Dude, did you smite Angela? Steve. No, I follow the rules. No neighborhood antics. No setting fires in places that aren't a fire area. And no damning people to hell in the apartment complex. Anika.
That's good.
Steve, we know it's you. I found her shoes. Steve, I was just trying out the heels. They're Gucci. I thought you were woke. Besides, the last time I saw her was like in the street. Jesus and Steve, and the street's not here. And well, it was on the grounds. So I was not trying to damn her. I was trying to dip out. Anika, I mean, that still counts, Steve. Jesus. Oh, Steve, you'll never learn. Steve, she was low-key a bitch, and she gave me the side eye. Anika and Jesus laugh hysterically. Oh, Steve, you'll never learn.
That's awesome.
I realized I said that twice, but yeah.
That's pretty funny.
Did it still work? I was all stilted because I could barely read my handwriting. Anyways.
I like that we both used the 3 of them. We didn't even talk about what characters we would use. So we both used the 3 of them, which is funny.
Yeah.
And we both used them bringing it up to him in different ways.
Yeah.
But mine was more like them defending him and then him being
I love
guilty.
the devilism thing.
Oh yeah, I was like, they're devilist. And the
Devilist.
devilism.
Yes.
Yeah, both of them. I'm like racist. How would you make that with devilist and
I think
devilism?
that, that's definitely sticking.
Yeah, I like that. But I liked yours too. But it's funny because in both of them, even though we came at them different ways, he did do it in the end.
Of course he did. Of course he did.
He was like, he's the devil.
Yeah.
I mean,
no, it's like another person's missing. Steve.
Yeah, Steve, you did it. Well, that was funny. Well, that was fun. I enjoyed that a lot.
Me too.
I like
It was
writing.
fun. You know what? If you want to write a funny dialogue and you can already think of ideas in your head and you're like, I could kill this. We have a writing prompt and it's not due until June 30th.
It's due June 30th, and I'm going to share it with you again. So the writing prompt for Write Club is due June 30th for June, and it is Lori and Dave are having a barbecue in the apartment complex by the pool. They invite Steve to join them. Bella and Bennett are also at the barbecue. So as you can remember, Lori and Dave are a couple and their kids are Bella and Bennett. And
twins.
We decided, and they're creepy twins. You look at the character list and you can like see little facts about each one of them just to get an idea. But we decided today that instead of having to say all their names all the time, we would give their family a last name so that we could say the Wagners. So their last name is Wagner now, as of today. So in the future, we'll be like, the Wagners all come over and blah, blah, blah. So now you know that it's that family.
We're just trying to compact our writing time.
Because that was a very lengthy writing prompt. I was like, and then when I had to post it on like Instagram, I had to rephrase it because it was so long. I was like, huge. Why is it so? Also, why is it like by the pool? Like,
I know.
Who cares if it's by the pool?
You tell us where they are. Like we don't dictate.
They're having a barbecue. They
can
invite
have
Steve.
it wherever. Fuck. So do it. Share it with a friend. I know.
Please, I'm gonna put it out there.
We have some writing friends, and we really appreciate, the help spreading the word and telling them what they can do, and that we'll feature them. And then they're going to be part of this awesome comedy audio drama. And then, at some point.
Yeah. That was great.
Really good pitch, right? No, our goal is in a year. Yeah. So we want to do this.
Like by next summer.
Yeah, by next
summer of 2024.
How about we say
goal.
That? So,
God, 2024.
Yeah. And we'll produce it.
Time is going quickly, everybody.
We have some actor friends. La 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 la. So it won't be me like, hey, dude, what's going on, man?
Speaking of actor friends,
we
wanted to share about a friend that is unfortunately going through something really difficult and is actually an actor friend of ours from college. And although I don't think we went to college with her,
she was after us, but she worked on a lot of shows. But
for some reason, we both know her. Yeah.
Because when I graduated, I would also I spent a year when the tech teacher.
Oh, yeah, you were a teacher.
When Michael Rohr, the teacher, went on sabbatical, I was a teacher for a year. And that was a point in my life where I was, making like $5 for every gig. So it was great. And I got to meet some of the classmates that were behind us.
A year or two behind us, yeah.
And she is one of them, and she's incredible. She's a great actress, too.
And she's done, readings for some of our, scripts before, and just randomly in our realm of cool people that we know. And so, anyway.
Oh, my God. How do I see... Sometimes I hate social media. This is a song while I search. Yes, so her sister is a singer, by the way. Oh
yeah,
she's really good. And Haley was I've seen some videos where Haley was harmonizing, and I was like, I wish my sister was a singer. But I was talking about you.
And I'm not a singer.
Anyway,
my son's a singer. Anyway, we were joking about that because my mom was like, I sang at my graduation, and Alan's singing at his graduation, and I was like, I spoke at my graduation because nobody wants me to sing. Anyway, okay, go on. Continue.
So Haley is on Instagram called The Junkyard Queen. And I believe she had a podcast too at one point. But she is just starting her chemotherapy. And this is, she's young. She's younger than us, guys. This is a lot. So there's a link on her profile on Instagram, and on Instagram and in the link, she's like documenting her journey. She's like, it was like this. I felt like this. Here's how I am. And the other part of it is, there's ways to help. And there's a GoFundMe. If you click the link, Haley, the storyteller that's on her Instagram, sorry, I'm like getting choked up. It'll go to her GoFundMe, and she's not going to be able to work a lot through this, and she has like an Etsy wish list. And she has a lot of like great things that are like free things to do, and she's so brave, and she like took pre-treatment photos of her body that are just beautiful, of her scars, and was like, we don't know what's going to happen, know? So I just, if you have some spare change, I mean, I don't wish that this had started earlier, but I was going to say we do live stream for the cure every year because we want a cure for cancer. So donating to the GoFundMe would really help her out. That's the talk.
So you'll see the link in the, show notes. Yeah, so that you all can, and then we'll also post it. But just, someone in our community. Haley's also a writer,
a fabulous writer.
Oh, by the way, I should have said that in the beginning.
She's like a how do you say 5 things threat?
I don't know.
Quadruple threat plus 1.
Quintuple. Is that how you say 5? Quintuple?
Yeah, I think so. You're a quintuple, Haley.
She's a quintuple threat. She can do lots of things. So, So just, we got to all take care of our own. So please, if you can, or just send good energy vibes in that direction.
Totally, dude.
It all helps. So
we're going to send a benchy box, and we're not going to put any of the gross
benchy box. Oh my god,
a benchy care package.
I love that benchy box, like a bento box, a benchy box.
Oh my gosh, we TM. And I promise not to put any of the snacks we've tried that are disgusting.
No, we wouldn't do that.
But yeah,
well, maybe to some people, but not to
not to Haley. Okay, so that was like a little announcement. Sorry. Just bringing it down. It's like, hilarious. Steve the devil remains. Oh, Steve. And then we're like, cancer talk.
Well, I mean, and I think Haley has a little levity about it too.
Yeah.
Like the way that she talks about it, because she's got a good sense of humor. So it sucks. I mean, what are you going to do? But so anyway, that's life. Things happen, and we're just going to all share them and talk about them, and that's just the way it is. So,
I mean, on that sense, because not only are we amazing writers, we are charitable beings and care for our community and the world.
Yeah.
It's proven on live stream for several years.
The world. We care about the world.
Leave us a review.
Oh yeah.
I mean, this is the kind of podcast, and I'm going to talk about us like this. These are the kind of ladies that deserve a nice review. They deserve 5 stars. They deserve fucking 10 stars. So, anyways, that's my review pitch.
What was the thing that we saw today at Target? We'll circle back to Target. It was like a cup, and it said root for your damn self.
Yes, root for your damn self.
So we're trying to root for our damn selves more, because we're always like, I'm stupid, I'm dumb, I fucked up, I'm shitty. I don't know. We all have such horrible self-talk. Yes. So now we're going to be like, we're amazing. I'm root for my damn self.
Yeah.
Like,
I feel like that's how Haley addresses the cancer. Not to go back to cancer, but
full circle back to cancer.
But that's full why it's also inspiring, to root for yourself, and we want that in our kids, and we need
to do it more ourselves.
We have to unlearn the whole, like, I don't know what it is about Gen X that feels like we have to be able to do everything 100%. Like, we can't halfway clean a room. We have to do everything. We can't be satisfied if somebody else does it wrong. Like, I don't know why we're such hardworking people.
We're so amazing. No, I don't know, but it's just that negative self-talk thing where it's like, I don't know. It's like an impossible thing to try and live up to.
Yeah.
You know, like some sort of perfection thing where it's like, just be nice and root for yourself and stop like, because I like it because it's sort of like everyone's always rooting for a team or rooting for this or that. And it's like root for yourself. Yeah. You know, like that's what matters, and keep yourself going. Shit, it's hard. So
Love it. I
be
love
on
it
your
so
own
much.
side.
Especially now that we're older. No one's looking at us.
No one's rooting for us.
We're
either.
invisible.
We're rooting for you. We're rooting for you.
We're sorry to let you know, but after 47, 48, this, you know, everything falls apart. Just
Unless
kidding.
you're like one of those actresses that's like ageless, where you're like, how do they look like that still? Nicole Kidman, whatever.
No, but usually moms that don't have little kids, like you don't get those, like, I don't know. I didn't get like glances when I had babies, but I don't know what I'm saying. Cut that out.
What are you talking about?
I don't know. I don't know why I even started that conversation. Okay. Anyways, whatever. Root for your damn self.
Root for your damn self, everybody. That's the key. Ooh, we have to finish now. All right, everybody. Thanks for joining us. Keep writing.
Keep snacking.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Thank you for joining us on the bench.
Do you want to be a benchling? Be a benchling. Be a benchling.
Wow.
Be a benchling. Be a benchling.
Hey.
Be a benchling. Won't you want to be a benchling too?
Benchpodcasts.com.
How you present. We love a spread. We love to present a spread.
Yeah.
So I don't know why we don't entertain more. I mean,
because it's really stressful.
Hammer, we got to have you over. You can bake whatever. And
Hammer's a real, like, well, you're a real baker, but Hammer's another real baker.
No, I'm not a real baker. I'm just a good at baking.
You're a candlestick maker.
I'm good. I'm a candlestick maker. I don't do that either. That looks too messy for me.
Yeah, that's like, right. Trisha hates messes. Okay.
I know you all are going to run out and make the Happy Baker.
The s'mores bars.
What's her name again?
Happy Little, what was her name?
Little Sweet Baker.
Little Sweet Baker.
Little Sweet Baker.
Little Sweet Baker.
We appreciate you. I don't know where I'm going. I was going to go turn it off. I took my glass. I can't see.